Adam, what's the connection between attachment and addiction?
I have not yet met any people who are fully immersed in healthy, securely attached relationships where they're getting their daily hugs, their good conversations, their emotional intimacy. And I'm not even talking with a girlfriend or a wife. I mean, with their friends, like being able to hug their buddies. Like, I hug you every time I see you.
Is that therapy?
It is. I'm preventing you from having porn addiction, actually.
Thank you.
It's tactical. But it's been able to spend time with your friends, to have that good conversation, to be immersed, and then to have the serotonin flow so that you are content and feel bonded to other people. When you don't have that, your cortisol is up and you need to feel better. So what are you going to do? Well, dopamine binge. You're going to reach for the porn, or you're going to reach for alcohol, you're going to reach for whatever, or you're going to go back to work and gather some more money, or whatever it is, you're going to do something because there's love and life and things missing. And I loved what you said, Cynthia, about replacing, because that's what I've seen again and again. You stop an addiction and something else comes in. It's just that addiction is a crack that's venting the steam and pressure so you can continue operating. If you plug that gap, another crack's going to open with another vent. Same problem when we throw somebody on anti-anxiety medication and say, keep doing what you're doing, just take this pill every day. They're going to have a different outlet that's going to get worse. They're going to have something else that's the problem. They're going to start having seizures. I've seen that before working with clients. It does not get better until you fully replace the behavior with something that's really optimal for that person. So let's talk to the men and women at home who are listening to this. Let's talk to the women at home right now who are saying, yes, my husband needs to replace that pornography behavior with something else. I want to see him become a man who's leading in this area, who's fulfilled. You're right. It's not just the porn. It's him not sitting with me in the evening and holding my hand, not talking. He doesn't have friends. The guys at home saying, yeah, this is me. I hate my porn addiction. I hate the behaviors. I hate this, but I'm also missing these other behaviors. But everybody right now at home, you're probably drawing a blank. You're probably like, okay, replace with what? What do I do? So, Sophia, let's even take this a different direction, right? Because there's people out there, and I see a lot of people talking about porn, stop using porn. I've seen a lot of guys in that space. The reason I like you is because you're not just, okay, stop using porn, don't do it. You're out here saying, build something better, become someone who does not need porn. Talk to me. What should the men and women at home be looking for that replacement? What man should he become who does not need porn anymore?
Man, it's so good. Okay, two things. So there was they did an experiment. I'm sure you heard about that. Have you ever heard about the Rat Park study, Rat Park experiment?
Yes, but tell me for the people at home who probably don't know, because it's not well known.
Okay, so Rat Park study basically is you put some rats in a cage. There's two bottles. Okay, one bottle is water and one bottle is water laced with cocaine. What do you think happens to the rats? They get addicted to the cocaine laced water, obviously. So, therefore, cocaine is very addictive. Great. Thanks for the study, guys. So the second part of the study is they put them in Rat Park. Okay, now Rat Park is no ordinary rat cage. This cage has the wheels. It's got the toys. It's got other rats that they can play with and they can mate with. And it's a fun, social induced environment for the rats. Also in Rat Park is a bottle of water and the cocaine laced water. And what they found is that rats, when they were able to play with each other and interact, and sorry, I left out a detail. When they were in the first cage, they were alone. So when they're with other rats, there's things they can do together, some vasopressin bonding. Adam, I know you're all about that. What they found is even though the cocaine laced water was there, they didn't go to it. It's not just that they didn't get addicted to it, they did not go to it. And so the conclusion of this, and this was made popular by a British journalist named Johan Hari about 10 years ago, the conclusion was that the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection.
Let me jump in because I love this, because the research shows with millennial groups, right, that 65% of millennials report significant loneliness and 35 to 45% report significant massive loneliness every day that leads to severe depression and even life-ending sort of ideation. So that's huge. And it's even worse among Gen Z. The rates of loneliness are astronomical. And that's paired in with, for example, things like the massive rise of fentanyl use and the overdose there, the massive drug epidemics that we're seeing across America. It's tied in intricately. As you see loneliness rates go up, you see drug rates go up. So we are exactly mirroring that. And you are 100% on end.
If you like this clip, I know you're going to enjoy the full episode. You can watch it right here.